Hey guys, Quacktastic Productions here. Now before we get started with this video and tell you guys all the updates regarding the future of this channel, I just want to immediately throw my hat onto the ring and immediately ask the question you are about to ask me in the comments section below. And that question is, why is your voice even text-to-speech in the first place? Well, I am glad you have asked that question, says almost absolutely no one in the comments yet. So originally, I was gonna make this the first ever video I've made in this format without a script intact alongside me. That way, I'd test out more videos without a single script with me, just so can add a little bit more risk whenever I make new videos now, and I usually write a script with me whenever I make videos like this one. That way, I don't have to stutter every single line I say whenever I try to mesmerize every single one of the lines I've remembered saying, and it's also a lot more easier to go do it that way. So I can release this video just in time from what I've envisioned, without putting up any of the other things I've missed, and that quickly devolved into chaos. And it's because of those reasons that I have just mentioned, like the stuttering and having a really hard time trying to mesmerize every single one of the words I have remembered for this video, and add that with burnouts and the fact that I was super tired and unmotivated when scripting this entire video. And that is ultimately the real reason why I immediately changed into this text-to-speech voice. That way I can get done with this video a lot faster than before, although it's still a pretty important video to talk about regardless, and that's why I haven't cancelled it, because of what I just said. But anyways, now let's get on to what all of you guys have been waiting for. The updates. Firstly, let's go talk about when the last 5 fan-made sneak peeks menus I have are gonna be released soon, all throughout this month. For brand new, and just one more fan-made sneak peeks menu repolishment left out of the entire series. Now, just like I have mentioned beforehand in almost every single one of my descriptions for all of my fan-made sneak peeks menus recently, it has just become a lot more obvious and blatant than ever before that this series is really coming close to an end soon, since I am really close to achieving the goal of reaching 100 fan-made sneak peeks menus, just like I was originally intending this project to be back when I first started this series all the way back in November 2021. So I thought it would only make sense to give out all of you guys the release dates for the last 5 fan-made sneak peeks menus I have left, including the last repolishment I'll do before this series is over, since we are now at 96 fan-made sneak peeks menus as of the time I am writing this update video right now, which is honestly just insane to even think about at this point. And I don't think I could have made it this far without you guys, as all of you are just genuinely so happy, enthusiastic, and you always brighten up my day whenever you send in a request for me, even when I am really low on ideas for new potential fan-made sneak peeks menus. And I am proud at all of you for carrying this series to what it is today. And I am also gonna miss all of you guys and your charismatic and joyful comments once I officially retire off of social media for good really soon and do the MatPat move. And yeah, let's go talk about when I am gonna release my last 5 fan-made sneak peeks menus throughout the entire month now. So just like what I alluded to beforehand, I have said that I was planning to go finish this entire series just right before this month is over, and it's honestly kind of funny saying this since we are now officially 7 days into this month and it isn't even close to being over right now as of the time I am releasing and writing this video. So here's all the release dates for the remaining fan-made sneak peeks menus I have left. Starting with the aforementioned repolishment of my 49th fan-made sneak peeks menu I have mentioned a dozen times in my channel already, as that fan-made sneak peeks menu will be released either by literally tomorrow or by April 9th if I can make this update video to be released around that time, and usually, I am not really that good at trying to release those videos on time whenever I just feel lazy or I am just filled to the brim with boredom. So expect those release dates to change over time if I got something that won't make me publish this fan-made sneak peeks menu on that date, whether it's due to something personal or I am just bored out of my goddamn mind. So be on a lookout for that, just in case. But anyways, now let's go move on to the final 3 brand new fan-made sneak peeks menus I have gotten under my sleeve left, starting with my 97th fan-made sneak peeks menu, which is planning to be released between April 10th to April 12th depending on the mood I am feeling today. Then we have my 98th fan-made sneak peeks menu, which is also planning to be released on a date between April 15th to probably around this Easter, which is April 20th this year. And finally we have my 99th fan-made sneak peeks menu, which is the final fan-made sneak peeks menu I currently have that I am not quite sure on when the release date is gonna be at a certain day that I am envisioning on, but I just know it'll be released around a certain time frame that just seems right, which for this instance will be either by April 21st to April 23rd depending on how I am feeling during those days. And finally, we have my 100th fan-made sneak peeks menu, which is still set to be one of the last fan-made sneak peeks menus I'll ever do before I am officially done with this series for good, and I also retire off social media for good as well, and fittingly enough, this is also the only fan-made sneak peeks menu I currently have in my lineup right now, besides my last repolishment where I have a certain day on when this will be released, and that day is April 24th. So mark your calendars, everybody, cause that's when the last fan-made sneak peeks menu I'll ever do and create will get released. So feel free to pause this video to look at all those release dates for the last 5 fan-made sneak peeks menus I have gotten left in the table, that way all of you guys know when each and every single one of them gets released. And also be on a lookout for any posts that might chance up some release dates, either because I don't have enough time and I kinda procrastinate a little, or because of a personal event that is happening to me right now. So yeah, here's all the release dates for when I am gonna release the last 5 fan-made sneak peeks menus. And now let's go head on to our next topic for this video, when I am gonna release the last video on this very channel. So unless if you guys have been living under a rock lately, all the way back in August of 2024, I have released a video that announces to all of you guys that I am gonna be retiring off of social media really soon by this spring, and it is due to a lot of factors that mainly consist of burnouts, the whole website feeling a lot more shady and corporate than ever before, and finally feeling the effects of COPPA all the way back 6 years ago, and just having a sense that this social media platform is just not really my hobby anymore. And I've also gotten some more important things to go do in my life, especially since I am now at least 35 days away from actually graduating high school soon, which that will be amazing to go live through soon. But if you want to go learn any more details on why I am officially deciding to go leave social media soon, then go click on the link to the video that's on the pinned comment below if you guys want a much more broader take on why I officially set up that decision in the first place. But anyways, since I really don't want to go out without releasing one final bang to you guys that isn't just my 100th fan-made sneak peeks menu I have created, I have officially decided to go do one last big final hurrah for the time I have spent on YouTube for nearly a decade at this point, by creating a video that goes back to both of my videos from my old channel and my new channel, which is the one you are watching today. And that is the exact reason on why I said I am gonna be quitting by spring of this year, because that's when I am gonna be releasing this one last final video that celebrates the history and glory of my time on YouTube before I officially retire soon, which, speaking of which, I have also finally thought of a month on when this will be released. And this will give out all of you guys a very clear indication on when I am actually gonna be leaving, not just the channel itself, but also leaving off of social media as a whole. So you guys are not just gonna get the vaguest reminders anymore, and you guys are gonna finally see when I am gonna be doing all of that stuff soon, which I am gonna announce to you guys right now. So I am gonna be leaving this channel for good and post my very last video that celebrates the time I've spent here on this platform on May 2025. I haven't thought of a good day from that month that would work for me yet, but still, this is when you are gonna officially say goodbye to me on this platform before I officially do the MatPat move and retire off of this platform for good. And I am ready for the heavy amounts of emotions and tears all of you guys are gonna get once I officially pack my bags and close the doors to my channel really soon. And to be honest here, I kind of might get overwhelmed with emotions too as well, since I have spent so much time at this platform to the point where thousands of memories that I have in my life came from this app alone. But it was ultimately for the best to quit soon, and by May of 2025, which is also the same month I graduate high school too, I am gonna officially say sayonara to all of you guys and officially migrate off into new paths in my life, and veer towards a brighter future for me and my friends. Get it? CA, cause, thu. That's what ducks during the winter, and my OC is duck. Okay, I'll stop now. And yeah, that's all I have to say for the updates that regard the future of this channel. I really hope all of you guys liked and appreciated the news and announcements I gave out to you that regarded the future of this channel. And I have just gotten one more thing to say just right before I leave for today, and I really just wanted to say thank you guys so much for sticking with me for the past 2 years at this point. It has been a genuine honor to be with all of you guys, as all are just so nice, sweet, and kind, and especially motivating to me even when I am not in a good mood today. And I am really gonna miss all of you guys soon for when I eventually leave this channel in just a month soon, as you guys meant a lot to me, especially during those very rugged times in the internet right now, and I really appreciated all that effort you have gave to me. And yeah, thank you so much for bringing my channel to where it is today. I couldn't have made my second chance back at YouTube any greater without you guys. And yeah, other than that, I hope all of you guys understand and enjoy the updates that I gave out to you. and I really hope you guys have a nice day or night or whatever time zone you are in right now. See you later, alligators.